Hey everyone, we're going to be doing a deep dive today into some new AI research in business. Actually, it was suggested by Curt Robbins. We're looking at the 2024 study from Wharton School and GBK Collective called Growing Up, Navigating Gen AI's Early Years.
Yeah,
And this is actually a follow-up to a study they did in 2023. So we can see how things have changed just in a year. Always exciting for someone who, loves learning new things.
absolutely. And the changes are pretty dramatic. The 2024 study really paints a picture of an industry that's rapidly maturing.
Okay, so let's get into it. The study uses this metaphor of a child growing up to describe the evolution of AI, and one of the first things that jumps out is just how quickly adoption is increasing.
Yeah, it's really incredible. In 2023, only 37% of senior leaders reported using Gen AI on a weekly basis.
Gen AI.
Yeah, which refers to the latest generation of artificial intelligence tools.
Okay.
By the way,
There's that one.
at 72%.
Wow.
That's almost double the adoption rate in just 12 months.
Huge.
This kind of growth is rarely seen in the business world.
That's a huge leap. Clearly, companies are seeing the potential of AI and are starting to integrate it into their operations.
Exactly, and it's not just talk. They're putting their money where their algorithms are. The study found that spending on Gen AI has skyrocketed by 130% since 2023.
That's a massive increase. It really shows how serious businesses are about leveraging AI for growth and efficiency.
Right, but here's where it gets really interesting. Only about a third of that investment is actually going towards the technology itself.
Wait, really? So where's all that money going?
The majority is being allocated to people and expertise. Training existing employees, onboarding new ones with AI-specific skills, and bringing in consultants to help navigate this new landscape. This tells us that companies are starting to understand that successful AI integration isn't just about buying the latest software, it's about building the internal infrastructure and knowledge to use it effectively.
So it's more than just the shiny new tech.
Exactly.
You got to have the people to back it up.
You got it. Yeah, it's like building a house. You can have all the fancy appliances, but if you don't have a solid foundation and skilled workers, it's not going to function properly.
That's a great analogy. Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about specific departments. One of the most striking findings in the study is the incredible surge in AI adoption within marketing and sales.
Oh, absolutely. In the 2023 study, marketing and sales were actually lagging behind all other departments when it came to AI. It was a bit of a head scratcher at the time. Given the potential for AI to personalize campaigns, analyze customer data, and automate a lot of the repetitive tasks that sales teams deal with.
Yeah, and what a difference a year makes.
hmm
The 2024 study shows that AI use in marketing and sales has tripled. It's gone from the lowest adoption rate at 20% to now being used by a whopping 62% of leaders in the field.
It's a complete turnaround. It seems like marketers and salespeople have finally woken up to the power of AI, and it makes sense in a world where customers expect personalized experiences and instant responses. AI can be a game changer. Think about it for our listener. A senior technical writer, AI could help analyze user data to tailor help content to specific needs, or even generate drafts of documentation.
That's fascinating. It sounds like AI is becoming an indispensable tool for anyone in a customer-facing role. Speaking of changing perceptions, let's talk about the elephant in the room, the impact of AI on jobs. It's a topic that always generates a lot of anxiety.
Rightfully so. And the study acknowledges that those concerns still exist. But what's interesting is that they've actually decreased slightly from 2023 to 2024. Perhaps people are becoming more comfortable with the idea of AI as a tool that can augment human capabilities rather than replace them entirely.
Yeah, and the study supports that idea, right?
Exactly. A full 90% of leaders now believe that AI enhances employee skills, up from 80% last year.
Okay.
This suggests a shift in mindset. AI is increasingly seen as a way to empower workers, not displace them.
So instead of fearing AI as a job killer, we should be thinking about how it can help us do our jobs better.
That's the key takeaway. AI can automate those mundane, repetitive tasks that drain our time and energy, freeing us up to focus on more creative, strategic, and ultimately more fulfilling work.
It's about working smarter, not harder, with the help of AI. Now, the study also emphasizes the need for balance when it comes to AI implementation. They use the terms top-down leadership and bottom-up energy. What exactly do they mean by that?
They're highlighting the fact that successful AI integration requires both a clear vision from leadership and enthusiastic engagement from employees at all levels. It's not enough for executives to simply mandate the use of AI. They need to create a culture that embraces experimentation, encourages employees to explore AI's potential within their own roles, and provides the necessary training and resources.
So it's about fostering a sense of ownership and collaboration around AI, not just imposing it from above.
Precisely. It's about creating an environment where employees feel empowered to leverage AI to improve their work and contribute to the company's overall AI strategy.
That makes a lot of sense. It's about finding that sweet spot where strategic vision meets individual initiative. But even with all this progress and excitement around AI, it's important to remember that we're still in the very early stages of its development.
We are. We're essentially witnessing the childhood of this technology, and that raises some really intriguing questions. What will this childhood phase ultimately lead to? What happens when Gen AI grows up?
It's both exciting and a little bit daunting to think about, right?
Absolutely. The possibilities are immense, but so are the potential challenges. We need to be thoughtful and responsible in how we guide this technology's development, ensuring that it's used for good and that its benefits are shared widely.
Well said. And that's why deep dives like this are so important. They help us understand the current landscape, separate hype from reality, and think critically about the implications of AI for our work and our lives.
And for anyone listening, we encourage you to check out the full Growing Up report from Wharton and GBK Collective. It's packed with even more insights and data that we couldn't cover here today. It really is a fascinating time to be following this technology and what we've seen in just the past year, from 2023 to 2024. It's a really significant shift in how businesses are approaching AI.
Right, it's gone from this kind of experimental, let's see what it can do phase to a much more strategic and integrated approach.
Exactly. And the study's emphasis on both top-down leadership and bottom-up energy really highlights this shift.
Yeah, it's not just about the technology anymore. It's about the people and the culture.
Yeah, that's such a crucial point. Companies are realizing that to truly unlock the potential of AI, they need to invest in their employees, empower them to experiment and innovate, and create an environment where AI is seen as a tool for growth and collaboration.
Right. It's about creating a culture where everyone feels like they're part of this AI journey, not just the tech team.
And the study also found that this kind of balanced approach is leading to a decrease in fears about job displacement.
Which makes sense. If employees feel like they're being upskilled and empowered by AI, they're less likely to see it as a threat.
Absolutely. Well, think about the potential for AI to streamline your workflow, to analyze vast amounts of technical data, to generate drafts of documentation, and to personalize content for specific user needs.
The possibilities are really quite exciting.
And remember, this is just the beginning. We're in the early stages of Gen AI, and the potential for growth and innovation is immense.
It's almost like we're standing at the edge of a new frontier, and we have the opportunity to shape how this technology evolves.
So to everyone listening, we encourage you to stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring the fascinating world of AI.